The 1983 UK £1 coin holds a unique and prestigious position in British numismatic history, especially among collectors and coin enthusiasts worldwide. Issued as the very first £1 coin in the United Kingdom's modern decimal currency system, this coin not only introduced a new denomination, but also marked a significant shift from the paper $1 note to a more durable and secure coinage. The transition came in response to the rising cost and wear associated with printing banknotes, and as such, the 1983 £1 coin symbolized innovation, practicality, and national identity. However, beyond its historical role, what truly elevates the 1983 1 coin to the status of a numismatic treasure today, sometimes valued at up to $9,000 in top condition, is a combination of limited mintage varieties, minting errors, uncirculated versions, and its place as a first-issue coin that was never meant to last this long in daily circulation. Collectors treasure coins like this for their originality, rarity, and pristine state, especially when graded highly by professional agencies such as PCGS or NGC. The obverse side of the 1983 £1 coin features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the sculptor Arnold Machin. This effigy, used on UK coinage since 1968, shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a classic and elegant depiction that is cherished by collectors. The portrait was sharp and regal, symbolizing the continuity and grace of the British monarchy. The reverse, designed by Eric Sewell, the then chief engraver of the Royal Mint, proudly displays the royal coat of arms of the United Kingdom. This heraldic symbol represents the unity of the four nations, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, making the coin not just a monetary tool, but a cultural emblem of national pride. The coin's edge carries the Latin inscription Decus et Tudamen, which translates to an ornament and a safeguard, a motto used on British coins for centuries as a deterrent against clipping and counterfeiting. Minted in nickel brass with a weight of 9.5 grams and a diameter of 22.5 millimeters, the 1983 1 coin has the distinct yellow-gold appearance that was widely recognized in pocket change across the UK during the 1980s and beyond. While the general circulation mintage was substantial, the true rarities lie within the uncirculated and proof editions, particularly those issued in the Royal Mint Brilliant Uncirculated (BU) packs and proof sets. Some of these coins, especially in flawless condition, or those housed in the original Royal Mint packaging, can command incredibly high values on the collector's market. Moreover, a special variant was released for collectors, a 1983 £1 coin without the edge inscription. This minting error is exceedingly rare, and one of the main reasons a specimen in pristine condition could be valued as high as $9,000 today. Numismatic errors such as this significantly increase a coin's value as they represent unintended anomalies that escape the stringent quality control processes of a national mint. Adding to the desirability is the fact that this was a first-year-of-issue coin. In the world of coin collecting, first-year coins always carry a special appeal. They mark the beginning of a series, and over time they tend to be the most sought-after examples, especially if they're preserved in excellent condition. The demand for the 1983 $1 coin is particularly high among both UK and international collectors. For many, this coin represents the beginning of a new era in British coinage and is a nostalgic reminder of the economic and cultural climate of 1980s Britain. For others, it's an essential piece of a larger £1 coin collection, which includes various reverse designs introduced in later years, featuring regional emblems such as the leek for Wales, the thistle for Scotland, and the flax plant for Northern Ireland. Grading plays a massive role in determining the value of the 1983 £1 coin. Coins that have been independently graded and certified by NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, or PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, as mint state, MS 66 or higher, are the most valuable. A coin in such a condition is free from handling, marks, scratches, or signs of wear and tear, and it shines with original luster. Some of the coins found in original Royal Mint presentation folders, untouched and carefully stored for decades, can still achieve these high grades. It's these kinds of examples that can be listed or sold at prices reaching several $1,000s, especially if the coin also features the rare edge lettering error or a misaligned die strike, making it even more unique. One such rare error, example reportedly fetched over $7,500 at auction, and with growing interest in vintage British coins globally, market values are still climbing. Rarity and condition aren't the only things fueling the high valuation of the 1983 UK one-odd coin. It also benefits from a cultural and emotional value that transcends mere metal content or production numbers. For many UK residents and coin collectors worldwide, the introduction of the £1 coin in 1983 was a significant event. It was a modern coin for a modern time, and yet today, with the transition to the 12-sided $1 coin in 2017, the round pound has become a relic of a past era, no longer accepted in circulation, but increasingly valued in collector circles. As fewer and fewer high-quality specimens remain outside of private collections, demand continues to grow, and prices have soared. Investors are now looking at rare coins as tangible assets, and coins like the 1983 £1 are prime candidates for such portfolios. They combine historical narrative, design significance, and numismatic scarcity, three of the most crucial elements that influence long-term value. In the modern market, listing platforms such as eBay, heritage auctions, and specialist numismatic sites have all featured sales of the 1983 £1 coin, with asking prices ranging from $50 to over $9,000, depending on condition, grading, and rarity features. Sellers often highlight mint packaging, grading certificates, and close-up photos of edge lettering or striking anomalies to justify premium prices. Many of the coins valued in the thousands are those with confirmed minting errors, high professional grading, or verifiable uncirculated provenance. Coin shows and collector fairs in the UK and abroad also see strong interest in this coin, with dealers and private collectors both eager to add it to their collections. The growing awareness of the coin's potential value, fueled by online, forums, YouTube numismatic channels, and investment blogs, has further heightened its reputation as a must-have vintage British coin. In conclusion, the 1983 UK £1 coin is far more than just a piece of metal from the early 1980s. It is a historic first in the UK decimal currency system, an artistic blend of national identity and heraldic symbolism, and a rare collectible with the potential to be worth thousands, sometimes up to $9,000, when found in exceptional condition or featuring a rare minting error. Its value is not just rooted in its age or design, but also in its story and significance. For coin collectors, numismatists, and even investors, the 1983 £1 coin represents an opportunity to hold a tangible piece of history that is not only beautiful and meaningful, but also increasingly valuable. As time passes and surviving examples, in top condition, become even rarer, the coin's status as one of the most coveted pieces in UK modern numismatics is likely to only grow stronger. Next up, the 1985 UK £1 coin stands as a significant example of numismatic artistry and national representation, capturing the spirit of a particular time in Britain's currency history. Unlike other issues in the One series, the 1985 coin is widely celebrated for its design that honors the distinctive cultural identity of Wales. The reverse of the coin showcases an elegant depiction of the Welsh leek, a national emblem of Wales, crafted by acclaimed artist and engraver Leslie Durbin. This stylized leek is set within a crowned shield, symbolizing strength, heritage, and pride. Surrounding this central motif is a beaded border and the inscription £1, clearly affirming its denomination. The leek, a plant rich in symbolic value for the Welsh people, was carefully chosen not only for its cultural significance, but also for its recognizability, making the 1985 coin a proud tribute to Wales. Over the decades, this particular design has become highly sought after by collectors, especially those who appreciate regional coin issues within the UK. What distinguishes the 1985 pound coin even further is its relative scarcity and high-grade condition, and the occasional discovery of rare variants or minting flaws. While a substantial number of these coins were produced for general circulation, very few remain today in pristine, untouched form. Most circulated examples bear noticeable wear, dulling the finer details of the design. However, coins that were preserved in mint condition, especially those from Royal Mint proof sets or brilliant uncirculated BU packages, can achieve exceptional market value. As of today, top-tier specimens that have been professionally graded and encapsulated by organizations like PCGS or NGC can command auction prices up to $6,000, particularly when associated with specific minting anomalies or found in flawless, untouched states. The continued interest from global collectors, combined with the challenge of sourcing high-quality pieces, contributes to the increasing value of this coin in numismatic circles. The obverse of the 1985 one-pound coin features the third definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Makhlouf. Introduced in 1985, this effigy replaced the earlier Arnold machine design and marked a notable change in royal representation. Makhlouf's depiction portrays the Queen with the George IV state diadem, offering a more mature and stately appearance, while retaining a gentle and dignified expression. The portrait is encircled by the Latin legend Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 1985, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This version of the Queen's image would remain in use until the late 1990s, but its first appearance on the 1985 pound coin adds another layer of historical significance, further enhancing the coin's collectible appeal. Coins with the very first strikes of this new effigy are considered especially desirable, and any examples displaying exceptional detail and sharpness of strike can significantly exceed average market prices. Measuring 22.5 millimeters in diameter and weighing 9.5 grams, the 1985 pound coin is composed of nickel brass, giving it a distinctive golden yellow hue. Its milled edge features the classic Latin inscription Pletiol Wif I'm Gulad, which translates to "True am I to my country," a deeply patriotic phrase taken from the Welsh national anthem. The inclusion of such an inscription not only enhances the aesthetic and cultural value of the coin, but also serves as a traditional anti-counterfeiting measure. This edge detail, often overlooked in circulated coins due to wear, remains a highlight in high-grade examples. When this motto is clear and perfectly aligned, it adds to the desirability of the coin, especially among specialists who value such nuanced craftsmanship. It's not uncommon for collectors to pay a premium for coins with fully legible edge inscriptions, perfectly centered strikes, and complete design details on both obverse and reverse. Beyond design and composition, the true rarity of the 1985 one-pound coin lies in condition and provenance. Over the years, collectors and dealers have reported a limited number of proof-like strikes and Royal Mint errors, including weak edge milling, off-center strikes, and die cracks, each of which significantly boosts the coin's market value. Coins with official certification and detailed grading reports verifying such anomalies often appear in auctions, fetching several $1,000s. A handful of these special examples have reportedly sold for $5,000, $6,000, particularly when offered with original documentation or housed in legacy Royal Mint presentation boxes. Moreover, since many 1985 coins were used in daily commerce for years, pristine versions are naturally scarce. Coins that have remained untouched in collector sets, sealed away from environmental damage and protected from physical handling, represent a small minority of the original mintage, and are now treated as premium numismatic assets. Today, the coin market continues to evolve, with increasing demand for British historical currency, especially from regions outside the UK. Numismatists from the United States, Europe, and Asia have shown heightened interest in the UK's regional one-pound coin series due to its artistic diversity and symbolic resonance. Among these, the 1985 issue stands out as a particularly attractive option, balancing historical relevance with aesthetic appeal. Online marketplaces such as eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Katawiki often list high-grade 1985 pound coins at values between $100 and $200, but rarer examples, particularly those graded MS66 or higher, have been known to reach well beyond the $6,000 mark, depending on demand and rarity factors. Additionally, coin dealers and collectors frequently highlight the scarcity of near-mint specimens, noting that this issue, more than many others from the 1980s, seems to have suffered from heavy circulation, making unblemished examples all the more valuable. In recent years, the growing trend of coin investment has drawn attention to coins like the 1985 £1 as potential long-term value assets. Investors view coins with limited availability, unique designs, and first appearances of significant elements, such as the Makhlouf portrait, as both collectible and financially strategic. With inflation and market instability influencing other assets, rare coins offer a tangible and historically anchored alternative. The 1985 £1 coin, with its distinct tribute to Wales, exceptional design, and increasing rarity, has become a favorite among those looking to diversify their investment portfolios. When paired with professional authentication, provenance, records, and visual appeal, this coin possesses all the hallmarks of a high-performing collectible item. And as the years go by, its numismatic significance only deepens, ensuring that demand will likely continue to rise, especially for exceptional examples. The legacy of the 1985 pound coin also benefits from its role within the broader UK coin narrative. It's part of a beloved series that featured each of the 4 UK nations, with separate coins honoring England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. These coins were not only popular at the time of release, but also gained a renewed spotlight, with the discontinuation of the round pound in 2017. As a result, coins like the 1985 Welsh issue became even more treasured by those who grew up using them, as well as by collectors building complete sets. Over time, the round pound has become a relic, replaced by the dodecagonal, 12-sided bimetallic version, and the 1985 coin now lives on as a symbol of British numismatic craftsmanship from a golden era. Its design, materials, and symbolic edge lettering all serve as reminders of the country's rich heritage and evolving coinage system. In conclusion, the 1985 UK £1 coin is a compelling and increasingly rare collectible that carries significant historical, artistic, and monetary value. Its tribute to Wales through the beautifully detailed leek emblem, the debut of the Makhlouf portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, and the patriotic Welsh inscription along its edge all contribute to a deeply meaningful design. While millions were originally produced for general circulation, only a small fraction remain today in pristine, untouched form. And it is these high-grade examples, especially those featuring mint errors or housed in original proof sets, that can command market prices as high as $6,000. For collectors, investors, and anyone fascinated by the cultural tapestry of Britain, the 1985 pound coin offers a golden opportunity to own a piece of history that is both beautiful and financially rewarding. Its rise in value, backed by collector demand, and its symbolic importance ensures that the 1985 issue will remain a cornerstone of British coin collecting for generations to come. Next up, the 1997 UK £1 coin holds a distinctive place in the history of British numismatics, not only for its meaningful design, but also for its growing rarity and collector demand in the modern coin market. This specific edition was created to honor the region of Northern Ireland, and it does so with a rich symbolism that resonates deeply with both national pride and historic identity. The reverse of the coin proudly features the Celtic cross of St. Patrick encircled by a lush ring of intertwined flax plants, a powerful image crafted by designer Norman Silman. This intricate design captures 2 key elements closely tied to Northern Irish tradition: the religious and cultural heritage represented by the cross, and the flax plant, a reference to the once thriving linen industry that played a vital role in the region's economy for centuries. As time passes, coins that combine deep cultural context with striking artistry have become increasingly popular among collectors, and the 1997 pound coin is a shining example of this. The 1997 issue was the final round pound dedicated to the 4 constituent countries of the United Kingdom before a new series began in 1998. What makes this coin particularly compelling is that it marked the conclusion of a cycle that started in 1994 with England, followed by Wales in 1995, Scotland in 1996, and finally Northern Ireland in 1997. This makes it not just a standalone coin, but a key component of a 4-part series, essential to completing any thematic set of British coinage from the 1990s. Collectors seeking the full regional set frequently place the 1997 issue at the top of their priority list, especially in flawless condition. Its cultural relevance and position as the final coin in the series create an additional sense of closure and completeness, enhancing its emotional and monetary value among both seasoned numismatists and new enthusiasts. The obverse of the 1997 pound coin carries the third official portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makhlouf. In this regal depiction, Her Majesty wears the George IV state diadem, and her image is surrounded by the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 1997. This dignified portrait was used throughout the mid-1980s and 1990s and offers a calm yet powerful representation of the monarch during a transitional era in British history. By 1997, Queen Elizabeth II had already surpassed 4 decades on the throne, and the Makhlouf effigy stands as a reflection of her maturity and enduring role as a symbol of national unity. For collectors who value royal iconography and seek coins from different stages of the Queen's reign, the 1997 £1 serves as an elegant example from the latter part of this iconic portrait's circulation. The technical specifications of the 1997 pound coin align with the standards established in earlier years of the round pound series. Struck in nickel brass, the coin weighs 9.5 grams and measures 22.5 millimeters in diameter. Its durable golden surface gives it a unique sheen, making it instantly recognizable to collectors and casual observers alike. But the most distinctive feature on the coin's edge is the finely milled inscription that reads, Decus et tutamen, a Latin phrase meaning an ornament and a safeguard. This time-honored inscription had been used on several earlier coins in the British monetary system and served both a decorative and anti-counterfeiting purpose. Edge inscriptions have long fascinated collectors, especially when they appear well-preserved and legible, as this detail can often be worn away in circulation. Unworn examples with sharp edge lettering are highly desirable and command a premium in today's market. While millions of these coins were struck for general circulation, the number of 1997 £1 coins that survive in mint state is significantly lower. Everyday use has eroded most examples, leaving only a select few in pristine or uncirculated condition. Coins that were preserved in official Royal Mint annual sets or proof collections stand a much greater chance of retaining their original detail and luster. These uncirculated specimens, when graded and certified by leading services such as NGC or PCGS, can achieve substantial prices, with values often ranging from several hundred to several $1,000s. Exceptional examples, those displaying perfect strike, flawless surfaces, and strong eye appeal, have been recorded in specialized auctions fetching as much as $4,000, especially if accompanied by provenance, rare packaging, or associated with known die varieties or mint errors. Speaking of errors, several minor and rare variants have been identified in the 1997 pound coin mintage. These include off-center strikes, double strikes, and die rotation issues, all of which significantly boost a coin's appeal and value among niche collectors. Additionally, there are reports of flax leaf doubling errors, where a second impression of the flax leaves appears subtly on the reverse design, creating a ghost-like overlay effect. While such anomalies are rare, they are considered prized discoveries and are often snapped up quickly when they appear in auctions or coin shows. The numismatic world places great emphasis on these unexpected quirks, as they offer both a storytelling angle and a unique feature that sets a coin apart from the millions of standard issues. Beyond its technical and artistic merits, the 1997 £1 coin also occupies a notable place in the social and political landscape of the UK. Released in a year of considerable national and international transition, including the early rumblings of the Good Friday Agreement in Northern Ireland, the coin can be viewed as both a symbol of hope and a representation of unity during a time of change. Its cultural references, embedded in both the cross and flax imagery, provide a poignant connection to the people of Northern Ireland and a reminder of the shared heritage that bonds the UK together. For collectors with an interest in coins that intersect with historical moments, the 1997 pound offers a compelling case, not just as a physical object, but as a representation of a specific moment in modern British history. In the numismatic marketplace, trends often shift with changing collector interest and historical relevance. Over the last decade, the 1997 pound coin has quietly but steadily risen in value, especially as more collectors worldwide turn their attention to British coinage. With the phasing out of the round pound in 2017 and the introduction of the new 12-sided bimetallic design, earlier coins such as the 1997 issue have experienced a surge in nostalgic and monetary appeal. Collectors now view these older coins not just as currency, but as relics of a past era in British coinage, enhancing their appeal as collectibles and long-term investments. Today, coins that were once dismissed as common are being re-evaluated through a new lens where condition, historical context, and visual impact drive their valuation. Online platforms such as eBay, heritage auctions, and Great Collections have seen a growing number of 1997 pound coins listed with asking prices ranging from $150 to several $1,000s, depending on condition, packaging, and provenance. Verified MS-67 or MS-68 examples with flawless surfaces and original mint luster are often priced at $3,000 to $4,000, especially if housed in original Royal Mint presentation cases or paired with KOAs, certificates of authenticity. Coins found. In sets that were stored in ideal conditions, away from moisture, air, and handling, tend to retain their shine and design clarity, making them stand out in both photographs and physical inspections. Dealers and private sellers alike report that demand for such coins remains robust, particularly among collectors building full sets of the regional pound series or focusing on coins from Queen Elizabeth II's long and celebrated reign. Investment-wise, the 1997 UK £1 coin offers a strong case for appreciation. Unlike bullion coins, whose value fluctuates with metal prices, coins like this are prized for their scarcity, condition, and symbolic power. Each year, as more worn-out or damaged specimens disappear from circulation and collections, the pool of high-quality pieces shrinks. This supply and demand imbalance continues to push up prices for well-preserved examples, and as public interest in British heritage grows, so too does the desire to own coins that reflect regional identity. Furthermore, with renewed interest in modern numismatics and the growth of digital collecting communities, coins like the 1997 pound are now more accessible and visible than ever, making it easier for collectors to identify and acquire key issues from around the world. In summary, the 1997 UK £1 coin is far more than a unit of currency. It is a cultural artifact, a tribute to Northern Ireland's history, and a cornerstone of late 20th century British coinage. With its compelling design featuring the Celtic cross and flax, its final place in the regional pound series, and its association with significant political events of the era, this coin possesses layers of meaning that transcend its modest face value. When preserved in top condition or bearing rare minting characteristics, the 1997 pound can fetch market values as high as $4,000, making it a standout in any British coin collection. As demand for meaningful and historically rich coins continues to grow, the 1997 issue will undoubtedly remain a prized piece for generations to come, an enduring emblem of art, identity, and the lasting legacy of the round pound.